for curious here around inside that circumstances, because I heard and so on in a system that is special done for such actions, and I often wrote about and talked about shut down somewhere, and there were only signs on the floor, but it is overtaken or taken away in the second it happens. And that were now alone for shuts and that ways, it can only demand cars or parts of cars when the car is not involved by itself. And on the other side, that is not only done at the street, it is down under to where we knew before tunnels used for other things, or that never existed at first, when we were at first here. And after each other, we built it up, and while coming back of being thrown to somewhere, we used them, but then they began to cut them like they had cut it years before. The whole state or town, part of a state, into parts in that way. But it is belonging to a system that is attacking airports before, and mostly that were times when wars should not existed or had been done, and that was done by the SA persons and the SS persons I talked about against a lot of families here and after each other. And I, for myself, remember how often I was with other families together here, or was running with everyone, and I hope that to save one and that state, yes, or on the other side than others too. And there is such separated parts now. I think they got unguilties, because I don't think that the persons I heard here and how they deal to persons in that ways, and what they are involved, when I knew them from the German side, death and way of to do it, instead of asking white persons for something and knowing healthiness, yes, and mostly it all, in my experience, it is given to the Bronx. I saw never hear any normal thing in a peace-doing way, yes, when it was inside such trouble, and it is so much in a system chant that it is for the others always a chance to attack the next one. And well, that I knew in many cases, and other lifetimes I got somewhere too.